What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and hopefully today is the day that y'all join our channel. Now, this Baby Yoda controversy was something that I initially was not going to make a video over, but since it's lasted for about a week now, I decided that I would go ahead and tell my point of view on it, which seems like everyone else has told their point of view on it, so what the heck, might as well. I'll be the first to say that I think social media should be actually used in the right way. But like every other thing in 2020, it's used in a toxic way. And everybody in 2020 has an opinion upon that really doesn't actually have to do with what they're really outraged about. It has always something to do with some kind of a political statement. I can't help but think that all this controversy that has to do with Baby Yoda has nothing to do with actually Baby Yoda. I don't believe that people are that upset about Baby Yoda eating a frog lady's eggs that was in a container. I believe it has more to do with canceling Gina Carano from The Mandalorian. And the only way that they can apparently cancel Gina Carano is by canceling The Mandalorian. Because let's face it, I love season 2 of The Mandalorian so far. I love it. It's just like it's excelled any expectations that I had for season 2. It's just that much. It's that great of a season. But let's face it, Mando is not, Pedro Pascal, behind that mask, is not a strong protagonist. This show wouldn't have made it to season 2 if not for Baby Yoda. So the only way to take out The Mandalorian and, like I said, Gina Carano is probably to take out Baby Yoda. And that's what they're trying to do. So I just wanted to read this over this off Radio Times here. I thought this was funny. Evil comes in many forms in the world of Star Wars. The cackling, wizened corruption of the Emperor. The tortured and emotional outbursts of Darth Vader. The blank-faced obedience of the stormtroopers. Whoever decided the Padawans should wear ratty little braids all the time. But in today's Star Wars projects, the true face of villainy is more insidious. Hidden away from us all under a layer of latex cuteness and huge innocent eyes. Because in Disney Plus's The Mandalorian, it's the iniquity of Baby Yoda that's the greatest danger the galaxy faces. I understand in some part of it they're joking, but then at the same time they're not. They actually believe that this is actually a big deal. This is where I kind of feel like the media confuses Twitter and the people on Twitter for being the audience. Like I feel like they think that if Twitter's outraged, then that means that everyone else is outraged, and that's not always the case. In fact, that's rarely the case. And but it's funny how they've actually people over the Mandalorian, the creators of it, they actually had to respond to this. The storyline continues throughout the episode and has unsettled even the most slavish devotees of Baby Yoda. In fact, the show's maker ended up addressing the controversy online, desperately attempting to put a good spin on their cash cow's dark acts. Phil Zostak said this: "For the record, Chapter 10 of The Mandalorian makes it clear that the frog lady's eggs are unfertilized, like the chicken eggs many of us enjoy. But obviously, chickens aren't sentient beings, and the child eating the eggs is intentionally disturbing for comedic effect." It was supposed to be a joke. And many of us laughed. I laughed. when I saw it. Like I didn't think, oh my goodness, he's committing genocide. Like a lot of Twitter users are saying online now, Baby Yoda is committing genocide, and we're laughing at genocide. No, we're not. And they even tried. There was even some people that was on Twitter today saying that it hurt them because they went through an IVF process, and it was what Baby Yoda was doing was somehow offensive to them through that. But let me just go ahead and say this, and I don't mean to be offensive in any way to anybody that struggled when it comes to having children or having to go through IVF. It has not. I'm not meaning to be offensive in any way. But the only way that this is relatable to anything is if you live in a galaxy far, far away, and there's frog ladies that really exist, and this is actually a real creature and not make-believe world. That is the only time that this is relatable, is if you live yourself in a fantasy world, which, to be fair, a lot of Twitter users do that very thing. So maybe to them this is genocide. Maybe this is something that they really do believe is a serious problem in Hollywood, that we are laughing at genocide. But I just wanted to bring this out. I just wanted to tell my thoughts on it. I feel as though when it comes to Baby Yoda, I just wish Star Wars fans would and Twitter would just enjoy the show. This is the best that we're going to get with Star Wars. If this gets canceled, there won't be a Star Wars. There will always be a Star Wars to a certain extent because Disney spent a couple $1 billion of getting Lucasfilm, so they're going to push Star Wars. But let's face it, The Mandalorian isn't a success, then we won't have the Star Wars that maybe my generation and the generation before me knew and grew up on. It's not going to be as big of a deal. It's going to be, everything's going to be Marvel. And so I just kind of feel like this is disturbing for me on so many aspects. It's funny. Yes, it's funny that everybody's upset about a little baby eating eggs, a baby alien, a baby Yoda eating eggs. But at the same time, it just really tells that people have way too much time on their hands, and that politics, unfortunately, it looks like has infected all aspects of our lives, where that we cannot even enjoy really a kid's show for thinking of the message that it's trying to send. But as always, guys, let us know what y'all think. I'm personally, I won't say that I think it's funny as much as I'm disturbed at how serious people have taken it. And I think that's where I stand on this issue. I feel like, man, this has been such a bad year. Such a bad year. And it's like I just feel like every aspect of entertainment that we get has just been taken away from us for various different reasons. I just want to laugh. I just want to enjoy Star Wars. I just want to be a fan of something. I don't want to think about real world consequences when I watch my shows, especially when it has nothing to do with real world problems. So that's personally the way I feel towards it. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. Y'all take care, guys.